to look at it and see a B or a D, it wouldn't notice it at all. Of course, when I'm typing, it's just, you know, you fly along. But if I'm writing, if I write dog, sometimes I might start like that and then go, oh, and then go like that a couple times to make the D like harder, and then go back like that. But you can see it in my handwriting still, I'm sure. But okay, so I'll look at these. So how was it like growing up as a child with dyslexia? Well, see, like I would say it probably as like a child, I didn't notice it at all. You know what I mean? Besides the fact that it definitely was identified, I would say, in grade 1, and you know, I didn't love school. Like I liked school for socially, but I didn't really like school like academically. But that's for a lot of people, right? Education is wasted on youth. I'd love to go back to school now, but sorry. Some things, and even in university, I'd say I probably still did do a lot of first drafts with essays. I would do on paper for the first little bit. Probably not even. You know, so that's the thing. In university, you know, I was already starting to type stuff out in university. So I mean, not in essays, I wouldn't have noticed it as much, but I definitely would have noticed it in my notes. Now my marks in school, I'd say probably through whole school not so good, but it wasn't an effect of dyslexia. It's because I didn't like school, but I didn't try. and I played hockey till I was a bit older. So like I honestly saw school as something I would do during the day, and then in the evening it was hockey. So I mean, school was something, yeah, just to put in time before I'd play hockey. But then obviously when you start, like in high school, I wasn't playing as much hockey, and but then high school was very social for me, so that was fun. Teacher. So did your teacher suspect anything? I wasn't very impressed with my teachers looking back at it in high school and now being involved in education. My teachers were very old. In the English department, I always had older teachers, and social science department, older teachers. Do enough. The only thing that guidance counselors in grades 7 and 8 would have recommended to my mother that I remember at one point that I not take, which is now considered academic classes. They thought that I should take what would, I guess, be the applied stream, which would have ruined my life. So teachers didn't really help a whole lot in any of the diagnosis of anything educational. No offense if your teacher's going to watch this, but I do remember in grade 3 having a teacher like point a number to me and it being, say, 34 or something like that, and I would say 43. I'd say, like, I don't know, say what that number is, and I'd say 43 and 43 and 43 and 43, and then to the point, like, she starts like screaming at me, you know, so she totally missed it. Mrs. King. She's probably dead, so sorry, Mrs. King. But she, you know, she was like screaming, like, and then finally I say the number, and like almost to the point of being in tears, and then her going, "Oh, good." It's like, way to go, you know. Has to be, I think, like that. There has to be a better connection between the education system and then some kind of healthcare unit, because, and now everybody is so quick, it seems, to put people in IEPs. So if someone's not doing well in school, then they automatically, well, they need some kind of support, and then they go through a whole diagnosis system. But like, I mean, by who? Like, they're not doctors. They're people that have taken a couple of education courses. So, and where you work, does your dyslexia affect your work environment? No, just that it's messy and stuff. Which is funny because my handwriting isn't very good. But like writing on a chalkboard. Like I think I can really get font size really well. I think I'm actually really comfortable writing on a chalkboard. I really like it. So it hasn't affected me in any way like that at all. There's something there. But anything you want to tell people might have dyslexia? Well, like my current opinion on a lot of things in education is by diagnosing everybody and by pigeonholing certain people and then having certain people go through education with a certain, because they get an IEP or something like that, then they use it as a crutch the whole way through. I don't think that's helping anybody. I think it's better just to deal with it to an extent. But I mean, I'm saying this as a person that's very, very mildly affected by this, you know. If somebody has it so bad that that's really affecting them, they obviously need to get that help. But personally, I think that it's better for someone to try to go through the education system at least without. And I'm just talking from professionally. Probably better for people to go through it as best they can, like on their own, without getting the extra support.
Yeah.
Man, if you actually pay attention in school and you listen and you're actually and you're kind of are somewhat interested in what you're learning, that makes it a whole lot easier. Like why I would there definitely is a reversing in the letters that I do, and I still do it. But it's just like I said, I don't write that much lately, so I don't notice it as much.
For sure.
Good?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. But